Welcome to our final installment on the One Big Beautiful Bill. I'm Jody, if you don't know me by now, and I'm here with Fancher. And today we're wrapping up our series on the Big Beautiful Bill. Fancher, we've covered a lot. Lower tax rates, new deductions, credits, and even a few curveballs. Now let's talk about what people should actually do with this information.
Absolutely, Jody. The Big Beautiful Bill is all about giving people and businesses more certainty and more options. But to really benefit, you've got to be proactive. So let's break it down. What should individuals and small business owners be doing right now?
Proactive? Let's start with individuals. What's your top advice?
First, I'd say check your withholding and your estimated tax payments. With lower tax rates and higher standard deductions, you might not be paying the proper amount, could even be overpaying. So adjust now so you're not surprised at tax time. And if you qualify for new deductions like tips, overtime, or car loan interest, keep good records. For example, if you're a restaurant worker, start tracking your tips and overtime now so you can claim every dollar you're entitled to. Don't wait until April to start digging through your glove box for those receipts.
Yes, be proactive. Don't wait. And for families?
Make sure you're getting every credit you deserve. The expanded child tax credit, adoption credit, and student loan assistance exclusions, they can add up. So if you're planning a big life event like adopting, buying a home, or having a child, see how the new rules might help you save. For instance, if you're adopting, the enhanced adoption credit could cover more of your costs than ever before.
Sounds like a great time to adopt. What about charitable giving? I remember there's a new floor for deductions.
Right. It's only for the amount above 0.5% of your AGI that is now deductible. So plan your giving accordingly. And remember, the 60% AGI ceiling for cash gifts is now permanent. So there's more flexibility in those larger donations. If you're used to giving at the end of the year, consider bunching up your donations to maximize that deduction.
I love to maximize any way I can. So let's talk about small businesses. What's the first thing owners should do?
Review your business structure and income. The QBI deduction is now permanent, and the phase-in range are even wider, so more businesses can benefit. So if you're close to a threshold, a little planning like timing of an income or expenses can make a big difference. For example, if you're a sole proprietor with income near the new phase-in range, you might want to consider either accelerating some expenses or seeing if you can defer some income so that you can maximize that deduction.
Great advice. And for those investing in their businesses?
Take advantage of the new expensing rules. If you're planning to buy equipment or invest in R&D or upgrade your facilities, now's a great time. Immediate expensing and higher Section 179 limits mean you can write off more faster. And if you qualify, consider amending prior returns to reclaim some retroactive R&D deductions. For example, a small manufacturer invested in new machinery last year can now amend their return and get a refund.
Wow. What about employee benefits?
There, if you offer childcare or paid family leave, make sure you're set up to claim the new larger credits. And if you're not offering these benefits yet, it's a good time to consider them, not just for the tax break, but to help attract and keep great employees. For example, a small business that partners with other local businesses to provide childcare can now claim a bigger credit and help their team at the same time.
Sounds like a win-win situation. So let's do a quick recap. What are the most impactful changes from the Big Beautiful Bill?
Well, I'm going to give you my top 5. First, there's lower permanent tax rates and higher standard deduction for individuals. Secondly, there's expanded and more accessible credits for families, especially the child tax credit and adoption credits. And there's permanent QBI deduction and higher expensing limits for small businesses. There's a temporary but significant increases in the state and local tax deduction. And there's new deductions for tips, overtimes, and even car loan interest.
Sounds like a lot of opportunities. Any last words of wisdom for anyone listening?
I would say don't go it alone. The rules are more flexible, but they're also more complex. Consult with your tax advisor, keep detailed records, and don't be afraid to ask questions. The Big Beautiful Bill is designed to help, but you have to take action to get it, and you have to be proactive. So remember, tax planning isn't just a year-end option. It should be a year-round process. The more you plan, the more you save.
There you go, folks. You've heard it from the professionals. Be proactive and do it all year long. And don't forget, a lot of these changes are meant to last. So the sooner you get organized, the more you'll benefit year after year.
Exactly. With all these new tools, there's never been a better time to get your financial house in order.
Thanks, Fancher. You've given us a lot of information, and thanks to everyone who's joined us for this series. We hope you feel more confident and ready to make the most of the big, beautiful bill. Until next time, happy planning, and here's to a brighter financial future.